Good afternoon and welcome to Over the Vest Nurseries on a very warm, humid day in midsummer. And here on the nursery, where we grow over 2,000 different varieties of outdoor garden plants, ones that have been especially selected for this region, that's the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic states, I'd like to invite you to think about clicking and subscribing to this channel if you haven't done so already. As you probably know if you've watched any of our other videos, we grow a very wide range of outdoor garden plants, from trees to shrubs to perennials to climbing plants and ornamental grasses, and also edible plants too. And that gives me the opportunity to introduce this, the latest and probably most unique in the series, that is the Bushel and Berry's homegrown berries range. This is blueberry Perpetua, a variety that grows about 4 to 5 foot high by about 4 foot or so in width. It's a variety that carries its crop of fruits first in mid-season. As you see, they're quite small compared to other commercial varieties, but the unique factor with this plant is that it ripens its fruits over a longer period. So it's a variety that you can literally pick and come again. And over a period of weeks, you can go out, pick some berries when they're ripe, then go back, pick some more, and then pick some more. But the interesting and unique factor about this particular variety is that it's not finished with that, because as you see, as it produces new growth from midsummer onwards, it's still carrying flowers that then turns into fruit all the way through into the autumn time, giving a long season of fruit, and that's why it's called Perpetua. And these are young nursery plants, so you can see already how small young plants like this are carrying such a very nice crop. Now, like other blueberries, it likes to grow in a sunny or partially shaded site and in a well-drained soil, but what's important is that they do better on soils that are on the acidic side of neutral. A soil that's somewhere about 4.5 to 5.5 is ideal. You can grow this as a single specimen. You could plant it, of course, in a fruit area along with your other fruit varieties, but I would suggest that you think about planting this one as an ornamental plant too. Mix it in with other plants in beds and borders, kind of like the old cottage style gardening, because this is an attractive plant all the way from early spring right through the summer when it's cropping, of course into the fall when it's cropping, but also then in late fall when it starts to take on glorious shades of orange and red on the foliage. A really unique variety that I would encourage you to check out and think about growing somewhere in your garden. Nice and hardy and really quite easy to grow. It's a variety that certainly there's all sorts of applications for, including growing it in a container if you happen to live in an area with a soil that's a naturally high pH. What's interesting about this variety is that it was discovered in 2005 by Chad Finn. Now, Chad has done some very valuable work in the small fruit industry. He's introduced over 3 dozen different varieties of strawberries, red and black raspberries, and blackberries too. But this introduction is probably one of his most valuable and certainly most unique varieties yet, and certainly one that's very well suited to the homeowner, because it's truly a pick and come again variety that crops for an unusually long time. This is blueberry Perpetua, part of the Bushel and Berry range.